Yes, people, welcome back to my channel 3. German tunes are pumping. The Germans have won 2-0. Dortmund 2, Newcastle 0. Disappointing match reaction here from, I would say, Dortmund Stadium. Didn't do enough again for me. Listen, I've been to Milan now. I've been to Dortmund. 2 Champions League away days. 2 games where we haven't scored a goal. Hasn't been great, and to be honest with you, hasn't been very good, hasn't been the best. Kind of disappointing really when you come all this way and I just don't feel like we've performed as well as we could have. Do you know what I mean? I don't feel like we could have done enough, got the result that we could have. We had moments in the first half, especially I thought the second half, you'll see it in the vlog, nothing really happens in that second half. It's a poor performance. We know we go in this game with a lot of changes, a lot of injuries. Tino Livramento is starting on the wing. He's starting on the wing. Lewis Hall comes in at left back for Dan Bain, who's out for a couple of months now. I'm heading back to the metro station now, by the way, people heading back to get the train to Dusseldorf. And just a sense of frustration really that we didn't test them enough. I think that we didn't challenge enough, didn't give a great account of ourselves, and Borussia Dortmund probably came away thinking that was easy. You know, what's this big Newcastle United side? What's this big, impressive English side that everyone's banging the drum about? Who are beating Manchester United, who are beating Manchester City, who are beating Arsenal. Yet on the European stage, in the Champions League, we're just not doing enough. Do you know what I mean? We're just not doing enough. We're not really causing enough problems. Sorry, people, for how dark the video is. It's very, very dark as we go through the trees to the German underground, to the train station. But I just look at that again where I just think we haven't really done enough. We haven't threatened, we haven't created enough chances, we haven't caused them enough trouble, we certainly haven't put much damage on them, in my opinion. I think we could have done, and should have done, a lot better. I really do. I think, you know, we look at it and we think, we look at their team, we look at our team, and we're just not doing enough, man. You look at it and you think your Tino's, Wilson for me looks knackered. And this is the thing when you've got all these injuries. You know, we've got several big injuries where they're just not impacting the team enough, and you've got a lot of changes. Even at half time we make changes. You know, half time we bring on Almiron, we bring on who else do we bring on half time? Anthony Gordon up front. So Gordon's leading the line there. Anthony Gordon is our striker. Do you know what I mean? Gordon is our striker. That's not ideal. It's not right. So there's a lot of changes that's been had. Do you know what I mean? But again, we just can't get that final pass right. We can't get the final decision right. We can't capitalise. And tonight we've even been in good areas. Listen, tonight we've had good players. We've had set pieces, we've had opportunities, and we haven't done enough, and it's just annoying more than anything. I'm not going to slate the players. This is our first Champions League adventure in 20 odd years. Listen, as it stands, you know, the group's looking harder and harder. We're going to have to get something. Definitely going to have to win AC Milan or PSG. PSG away, AC Milan at home. As Dortmund start really taking a charge in this group now, to be honest with you. We're the early kick-off tonight, so I'm not sure how the other games have went by the time this video comes out. But even if we finish third in this group, listen, if we finish third in this group, it's not the end of the world. I think if we go into the Europa League, it's not bad. Listen, you got to have perspective of where we were 2 years ago. It's not bad where third would get us. It's not bad to have third and go into that Europa League campaign where the finals in Dublin, and we might actually go far in that competition, because let's be honest, when we come up against Real Madrid or something in this Champions League, you'd fully expect us to get beat. So we're going to have to do a fly against PSG. Since then, it's been a bit topsy-turvy, hasn't it, really? More so turvy, more so downhill. But it's not been easy, and it won't be easy. You know what I mean? These Champions League games, it's in Dortmund. When I look at Dortmund's team on paper, I don't fear them one bit. But what they do have is European pedigree. what they do have is expertise in these big games, and they have a lot of big game management. And then Newcastle United also have 7, 8, 9 players out. You know what I mean? They are suffering with injuries, they're suffering with problems, and a lot of fixtures that are piling up. So at the end of the day, I think we had our moments tonight where maybe Julian scores, or we take a chance, or we defend that a little bit better. Things could be different, but at the end of the day, I think Dortmund deserve the win. Dortmund does deserve to win last night 2-0. We going the right way here, mate? Just to be Dusseldorf. So anyways, people, I'm going to head back to Dusseldorf now on the train. Just a very quick instant reaction for you lot. Make sure you tune into the channel for the match day vlog and everything else, and let us know your thoughts on the game. Subscribe to my channel TV, and I'll see you on the next one.